All right, Dreamweavers, you are not crazy. You are just carrying more than one person ever should. Luma Rose here with you, Dreamweavers. We are the voice of the unseen. Listen, you know what's tricky about overfunctioning? It becomes your normal. You get so good at juggling, fixing, and anticipating that people start thinking it's just who you are, not something you're silently struggling with. Let's name the signs first, the symptoms, and then the sneaky patterns. Because awareness, that's the first step to breaking the cycle. So, first we're going to talk about the everyday signs of overfunctioning. You might be overfunctioning if you can't rest without feeling guilty. You have a running to-do list in your head even when you get in the bathtub. Listen, when you get in that bathtub, you should be thinking of nothing but candlelight, warm water, salt, and bubbles. All right? Thinking and dreaming of your life. You handle crises that aren't yours. Your neighbor comes, you fix their problem. Your mom calls, you fix her problem. Your dad calls, you try to fix his problem. Your kids, your husband, your wife, whoever. You don't ask for help, but you always offer it. You know what I'm talking about, right? Someone says, "Oh, I need some laundry soap from the store. I need laundry detergent." And you're like, "I'm going to the store. I'll pick that up for you." I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you are consistently offering and no one is offering it back and that energy is not reciprocated, it's time to take another look at yourself. You're praised for being so strong. Yes, you're the strong one. But you secretly are feeling so exhausted, so tired, and so fragile, like you're about to crack. And it's not just doing a lot that's the problem. It's feeling like you have to do it all. We all have a lot of things to take care of. But when you feel that you're not good enough unless you get it all done, and that everything's going to fall apart if you don't do it all, that's a sign that you're overfunctioning. Now, what does that feel like in your body, right? That's the outward sign of overfunctioning. Functioning. Can I speak? Those are the outward signs of overfunctioning. But what does it feel like really in your body? Overfunctioning isn't just a mental load. It's somatic. Your body feels the weight of the overfunctioning. You're tight. You get a tight chest or shoulders. Your jaw starts to clench. Yeah, you start biting down. You're clenching your teeth. You have trouble sleeping. You have gut issues or digestion problems, bloating. You have low-grade anxiety that you've normalized. So you just run around anxious all the time and you're just like, "I'm busy." You call it being busy. No, you're busy falling apart on the inside. Now listen, you're not broken. You're just burnout from carrying too much. Now, there's also a mental loop that you get stuck in. If I don't do it, it won't get done. It's just easier if I handle it myself. They need me. Don't they all need you? Everybody needs you. When do you need you? I don't want to seem selfish. Oh no. Heaven forbid that somebody thinks that we're selfish. I'll rest when things slow down. I don't know, when do they slow down? When you have a list running in your head, even when you're in a bathtub. These aren't facts. They're scripts you've rehearsed for years. You've been telling yourself these stories for years, and you've had other people reinforcing those stories for you. Now, those are the people who are benefiting from your overfunctioning. Let's get honest. Someone is benefiting from your exhaustion. And guess what? Guess who's not? It's not you. Whether it's a partner who doesn't have to step up, an employer who milks you above and beyond attitude, right? You gotta go above and beyond, or else you won't get that 2% raise. An employer or a family member who calls you the responsible one, but never asks how you're doing. How did you become the responsible one, by the way? Think about that while I continue. The system is working. Of course it is. But it's working for them. But it's costing you. Grab your journal right now. That's what I want you to do. Let's grab a journal or open a voice note and ask yourself these 3 questions. Where do I feel the most resentful? What would happen if I dropped the ball? Would the sun not come up tomorrow? Who in my life expects me to overdeliver? And how did that expectation get built? Now, as you answer these questions, you're going to start to notice some patterns. So I want you to repeat this affirmation. I notice the patterns. I name them without judgment. Awareness is the beginning of freedom. You can't fix the problem if you're not aware it's a problem, if you continue to normalize it, and if you don't recognize it. So asking yourself these questions will help you pinpoint where you are functioning, why you're over functioning, and you'll probably actually start to see that the sun is still going to come out tomorrow, even when you don't. So remember this. You're not dramatic. You're not weak. You're not selfish for wanting to do less. You are waking up to what you've carried, to what was never yours, and to what it finally feels like to breathe. I want you to take a deep breath with me. Inhale. Hold for 4 seconds. And exhale. The next time you feel like overfunctioning, or you feel your chest get tight when someone asks you to do something, or you feel resentment, take a deep breath. Reflect on what's being asked of you. And consider saying no. You don't have to do it all at one time. But at least start to consider it. Because like we said, awareness is key. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And once you see it, you can do something about it. So I hope this message found you well. I hope you got something out of this. And, drop me a comment. Let me know if you tried this, how it worked for you. And drop me a comment. Let me know where in your life you feel like you've been overfunctioning. And drop a heart if you're ready to stop and reclaim your power. And stop letting everyone benefit from your exhaustion. All right, Dreamweavers, thank you for joining me today. This is Luma Rose, and I'm signing out and sending you love. I will see you in the next one.